Hey guys, sorry for the inconvenience, but you see now, we are not going to have any issues again. Now we are not going to have any issues again. We are now good. Thanks. We are now good. So tell everybody I'm back. Tell everybody I'm back. You see, everything is just a mess in Zimbabwe. The network, the roads, and what. But anyways, hello. I hope everyone is doing well. Let everyone know that we're back. No, definitely no phone calls tonight. I put my phone on do not disturb. So if anyone tries to call me, they're definitely not going to find me. Okay, so welcome back, guys. Come on in. Come back. Hi, Margaret Muiga. I think that's you are from Kenya, if I'm not mistaken. So anyways, Jay, please unblock me. You know too well I'm a strong follower of yours. Why did I block you? Why did I block you? See, the question is, why did I block you? Please let me know. Escobar, it's good to see you, Escobar. Marshall Chiza, what's up, bro? It's good to see you, Marshall. Marshall is myself and Marshall. We are going to be working on something very big in Zimbabwe very soon. In Bulawayo, we are going to be working on something massive in Bulawayo, together with Marshall Chiza. So if you're anywhere in Bulawayo, you know, just know that something massive, we are going to be doing something massive in Bulawayo. So yeah, so get ready for it. Okay. So yesterday we were, you know, having a conversation about my experience, you know, when I was incarcerated, and I was sharing with you guys. No, look, this is not a serious, you know, this is not a serious, my normal kind of, you know, serious broadcast. I'm just here to, you know, just to engage with all of you, and you know, just to let you know that hello, I come back. You won't get it, but anyways, okay. So Vanessa, you really want this toilet saga, eh? I'm gonna share with you. So just in case you didn't join me yesterday, last night, I spoke about how I was arrested from Sandton, and after I was arrested in Sandton, I was taken to hey, who's that person? It's about to his eyes. Joe, relax, rest. Don't look at my eyes. Look here. Look at my shirt. Spirit of what? I'm joking. Prince Ifeanyi, you, the day I'll catch you, hey, the kind of slap I'll give you, you'll wake up the next day. How are you, Prophet Prince Ifeanyi? It's good to see you. Okay, so I was talking about how I was arrested in Sandton, taken to Douglasdale. From Douglasdale, I was detained in, you know, Diepsloot police station, one of the townships. You know, that's like a hardcore township now that I'm, you know, like yeah, you know, that's like a, you know, yeah, very strong one, very strong township. So that's where they took me to. Spent a few nights there, went to court. When I went to court, the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because a lot of people, you know, were asking a lot of questions, you know, when I was arrested. Where's Jezreel? What happened to him? He just disappeared from social media. We don't get to see him. And when I came out, when I was released, you know, I was very sick. When I was released, I got very sick, and I really didn't want to be on any public space or come live or do anything, you know. I was not even going to work, you know. I was not even going to work. I was not doing work. I was not even doing business, nothing. I was doing nothing at all. I was just sleeping at home, waking up, sleeping at home, waking up and sleeping, waking up and sleeping, because I just needed that time, you know, to recover, you know. You know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Oh, I'm just kidding, guys. But anyway, so spent a few days in Diepsloot. Then from Diepsloot, you know, I was released. And then no, I was not released. From Diepsloot, they took me to court. I went to court. Then at court, they gave me 7 days. Now 7 days, the 7 days they gave me at court, you know, is like a procedure. That's like a normal procedure for every foreign national, you know. That's like a normal procedure for every foreigner who comes to this country and gets arrested. By the way, my docket was this big, eh? I had a very big docket. I had a very big docket. There are people, he had put affidavits, you know, of which all those things were all lies, you know. They were all lies, you know. People were just coming up with different stories because they really wanted me to, you know, to never come back, you know, never come out of prison, you know. So it was just crazy. It was just crazy. It was crazy, you know, to know that people would sit down and say and think that me, I'm a murderer. I murdered people. I did this and that. Come on, guys, you know. Look at my hands, you know. Look at my hands. Do you think these hands can be used, you know, to kill a person? That's very much impossible. So, right. So when they gave me the 7 days, so we got off. What do you call it? We came out of the court, out of the courtroom. From the courtroom, we went to the holding cells. Okay. You know, we went to the holding cells. You know, so it was in the. Who's that? Jay, you are very clever. You know how to make money from people. You don't ask for tithe offering. What? Guys, come on. I don't need anybody's money, you know. I don't need anybody's money. I make my money. I make my money. I make my money. I make money for myself. I don't need anybody's money. I'm in business, you know. And so anyways, let's continue. So from the courtroom, we went to the holding cells, you know. We went to the holding cells. So all the questions and everything, just hold them for now, guys. You know, let me talk. Don't distract me, otherwise I'll mute the comments so that I can just talk. Then later on, if you want to ask me anything, if you want to ask me any questions, then I'll open the comment section for you to bring all your questions and stuff like that, you know. So so from the holding cells, we went to, okay, we were put in the holding cells, okay. They put us in the holding cells. So it was in the holding cells where I'm standing there and I'm hearing this one next to me is saying, I killed 3 cops and 2 civilians. Oh Lord. I'm standing next to this guy and he's saying, he's saying it. I'm not used to people saying, you know, I'm a murderer. I killed people, and this person is standing right next to me, and now I'm thinking, oh Lord, what's going on here? You know, it was, yeah, ne. You know, it was just crazy. And then so there was a guy who came to me and he said to me, G, you know, he was calling me G because he thought I was Nigerian. So he's like, G, you know, if you've got do you have any money on you? If you've got any money, you know, you need to give it to me so that I can hide it for you, because when we get that side, you know, money won't be allowed, you know, if they catch you with money, they'll take it. If they catch you with a phone, they'll take it. So if you have money, if you've got a phone or something, you know, give it to me so that I can keep it for you. So now I'm thinking, How if if the prison warders are gonna take these things, you know, when we get there, how are you gonna keep them? Little did I know that they take the money, like I said last night, they take the money and then they roll it nicely in a, you know, in a piece of paper, and then they now use plastic, you know, they pull the plastic and then they tie the money, you know, into a small piece of thing like this. And then they shove it up there, you know, yeah, at the back, you know, they press it in there. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. You know what? Everything I'm saying right now, I might say it laughing, you know, I might turn it into a joke, but when I look at my life, you know, from a very young age, I've been through a lot, guys. You know, I've been through a lot. There's nothing that I haven't been through. From a young age of 13, you know, I had to start taking care of myself from 13 years old, you know. At some point, I found myself in Botswana looking for a job at a very young age, you know. Slept in the streets, you know, I was a street kid at some point, you know, slept in the streets, nowhere to go. When I went to Botswana, you know, I didn't know anybody there, you know, and myself and my friends, you know, we were sleeping by the, next to the, you know, by the riverside, you know. So everything I'm saying, the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying right now, to me, it's like a testimony. And I'm trying to say to somebody, look, if I tell you what I've been through in my life, you won't even think about giving up. I'm telling you. If you sit down and you really listen to my life story, you will never think about giving up in your life. You'll never think about giving up, you know, because the things that I've been through, you might see a Strong J Israel on the internet, right? You might see a Strong J Israel on Instagram. You might see a Strong J Israel on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever, you know. But I've got times where I feel broken inside, you know. I've got times when I feel rejected, you know. I've got times when I feel suicidal. I'm telling you the truth. I've got times where I suffer from depression, you know. I remember 2019, I almost committed suicide in 2019. And I think I've shared this story already. I've shared this already with some people during one of my live broadcasts that I was doing, you know. 2019, I almost committed suicide. One thing about me, I'm always surrounded by people. I'm never alone. But at times, in as much as I'm surrounded by so many people and I'm not alone, life becomes so lonely, you know. Life becomes so lonely. I become lonely, yet I've got people around me, you know. And then you go on social media, you've got these people trolling me, you've got these people trashing me, you've got these newspapers writing this, you've got these journalists coming up with stories. Oh, J Israel did this, J Israel did this. But anyway, I was just saying that if you're watching me right now and you are thinking of giving up, don't you do it. Don't you dare try to give up, because whatever you're going through now, God is preparing you for something bigger, you know. There is no test that will never give you a testimony. And you will never have a testimony without having to go through a test. I'm telling you, this is the honest truth. For gold to be refined and for gold to come out as pure as it looks, when you look at gold, it's so pure, nice, shiny. But for that shiny, you know, shininess of the gold to come out, the gold has to go through what is called a blast furnace. They burn it. They do a lot of stuff to it. But when you look at the gold when it's fine and out there, you don't know what this, you know, thing has been through. So anyway, we get to the holding cells and we're there by the holding cells, you know. Then you, oh Lord, there's this guy. So this guy says to me, if you've got money or if you've got a phone, give it to me. I want to hide it for you, you know. Now in my mind, I'm thinking, how are you going to hide this money? How are you gonna hide this money? Because you know, so they take the money, they shove it up there, and now I'm looking at the phones. You know, they've got those small phones, even the big ones. You know, they also put them up there. You know, that's how they take these things inside. And look, this is not a secret. You know, it's a public secret. It's a public secret that the prison warders know that this thing is happening. You know, but I mean, that's the system. You know. So anyway, we by the holding cells, and then things happened in the holding cells. Then they had to take us out. That, you know, the big truck came, the big truck that carries you know, prisoners. So I'm looking at myself. I'm like, hey, is this real? Is this really happening? I'm a prisoner. Oh my God, I can't believe this. You know, it's so unbelievable. I'm looking at myself like, ish, I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe. So, you know, people are rushing, you know, they're dashing to this truck. You know, everyone wants to have a place to sit, you know. So my guy, the one I told you yesterday about, you know, that guy had actually, you know, reserved a place for me to sit. So when I got there, when I got to the truck, the guy was waiting for me, and he's like, oh, gee, come sit next to me. I've reserved a place for you. So now in my head, I'm thinking, oh, the devil is a liar. In my head, I'm thinking the devil is a liar, my friend. I've seen this in the movies, you know. I've seen this in the movies. I've seen how all these people will tell you, come sit here next to me. The next thing, they make your girlfriend in prison. I'm like, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I'm not going to sit next to you. I'm not going to sit next to you. Whatever you are planning against me, thunder will fire you. In fact, I started speaking in tongues, you know, started praying against this man. I said, I bind you in the name of Jesus. All your evil plans will fail. They will not work against me. In Jesus' name. Hey, I was calling Holy Ghost fire upon this guy. Fire. Anyway, I was not like fire, like you know, like literally, but in my mind, you know, because I mean, when they invited me for karate lessons, I ran away. So now I can't really confront this guy to say, no, you want to make me a girlfriend in prison, what, you know, this and that. No, I can't, because my judo and my boxing, you know, skills, they are very good, you know, but only when I'm out, not when I'm on my way to prison. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so the guy's like, no, gee, come sit, you know, don't worry, come sit, you're my brother, come sit next to me. I reserved this place for you to sit. I knew that all these people run and what, you know, so hey, I'm sitting there, you know. So as I'm sitting there, the truck's just moving. Right, now we're on our way to Sun City now. We're on our way to Sun City, on our way to prison. Now we're going to prison now, and you know, all these guys in there, you know, they're busy saying, oh yeah, no, we're going home. Me, I'm like, no guys, this is not home. I'm sitting there, they're so happy, you know, the excitement. You know, when they pass through, you know, the robots, and you know, there's those small windows by the truck, you know, the other ones are standing there. If they see a girl, they're like, hey, hello. You know, like you can see the excitement, like they haven't seen women, you know, in a very long time. So, you know, when they're looking through the windows, and you know, you can see excitement on their faces. I'm sitting there like, hey, yeah, nah, we shall see. I'm sitting there like, we shall see. So we finally get to, you know, we finally get to what do you call the place? We finally get to Sun City. When we get to Sun City, the truck parks, and then the truck doors gets opened. It's my first time here. I don't even know how things work. You know, I don't even know how things work here. You know, I've never been here before. You know, it's my first time. So the prison warders come out and they start screaming. Yay! Those people are very rude, my friend. You know, it's like they're so used, you know, to dealing with those criminals. You know, they're so used, you know, to dealing with the criminals, and you know, Now they tell us, no, get off the truck, get off the truck. And then they're like, 4-4. Now I'm asking this guy, I'm like, what is 4-4? He says, hey, no, my brother, 4-4, it means we have to go and line up in fours. Okay, no problem. So I follow I follow the lead, I go line up in fours, and then I'm there. Then they start searching. Hey, those people can search, eh? They will search. They will search everywhere. They'll open your belt. They will rub the belt to check if you didn't put money anywhere in the belt. They will open your shoes. They will open everything. Everything. They will check. They'll empty your pockets. They'll tell you turn around. I'm sitting there like, hey, what is going on here, man? Sorry guys, sorry. Hey, this is crazy. This is, I'm sitting there like, man, people are really getting searched here, hey, the searching is deep, Yeah, they search everywhere. Hey, those prison warders, they search the hell out of me. I'm like, in my entire life, I've never been searched like this. I've never been searched like this. Now I can't really tell them like, no, you know what, don't do that to me. I don't have anything on me. Now I can't, because they're like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? At this point, I'm at their mercy, The whole J Israel, what is there? I left it out there. In there. It's a different situation altogether. I've just blocked that Liz Wenati something. I see he's got a profile picture of one of my very, very big enemy. I understand it could be him coming to comment nonsense. Yeah, I know you people, I know you. Anyways, so anyway, I just blocked the guy. I blocked him, whether it's a guy or a girl, whatever. Maybe it's some guy, or maybe it's some girl who's heartbroken. I need to tell you this, guys. The thing with me is that I'm in a relationship with so many girls. I really have to tell you this. Guys, I'm in a relationship with so many girls. I'm telling you. I don't even know what to do. I'm in a relationship with so many girls, and I don't even know most of these girls. In fact, I don't even know these girls, but I'm in a relationship with them. I go through my inbox at times and I'm like, this person has been texting me for the past 5 years or for the past 3 years, and the way she talks as if we talk on a daily basis, hi. Like, she'll text daily, hi, good morning, my husband, good morning, my baby, my this, my that. I'm looking at these messages. I'm like, what's going on here? Is there someone who's using my body somewhere to meet these people? Anyway, let me continue. Let me leave, my girlfriends out of this. So we get there. We get to Sun City. We buy Sun City. We were being searched. Hey, they searched us, Baba. Yo. I've never been searched like that in my entire life. You have no idea. They searched everywhere. Everything they searched, they touch here, search what. I'm like, what are you looking? I even asked one of the guys, I said, sorry, my brother, what exactly are you looking for? Because, I can help you. I can help you to look for it. You don't have to really, you don't have to be dramatic about it. Just tell me what you're looking for. Then if you're looking for it, that reminds me of a certain comedy I watched, some armed robber. Some armed robber, broke into this house, okay? Some armed robber got into this house. He was carrying a gun. And he gets there. Big gun. He's like, hey, lie down. And then this guy is like, okay, I'm lying down. And then the armed robber is like, where's the money? And then this guy is stood up. Then he looks at the armed robber. He's like, my brother, which money are you looking for? He said, where's the money? I'm looking for that money. And then this guy says, anyway, no, don't worry, it's fine. you said there's money in this house. I will help you to find it. He started looking around, searching, and the armed robber now is now surprised. What are you? No, you said you're looking for money, so I will help you to find the money. So that's what I wanted to do to this wada who was searching me. I wanted to say, no, brother, please, whatever you're looking for, I can help you. I can help you to find it. You don't really have to be dramatic about this thing. We are men here. We can talk. Anyway, so we pass. We pass the searching point. We get to the other side. Then they put us in cages. There's a place called cages. There are some cages there. There are some cages there. So now we are in the cages. Now cages are like, there's a cage here, there's a cage here, there's a cage here. There's probably like 15 cages from here to that end. And one cage can take up to maybe like 20, 30 people. So we are now in the cages. And now in that cage, by the corner there, there's a small, it's not a urinary, but it's you see out here, you call it a bathroom, eh? You see that, you call that place a bath. That side is a chamber, There's a small chamber at the corner. There's a small chamber at the corner, everyone is there. So this guy, there's a small toilet. But the toilet, I mean, you can see, so you can see whoever is doing whatever is doing there, you can just see them. So this guy stood up, he just stood up. He's holding his tummy and everything. He stood up. He gets to that, to that toilet. Pulls down his pants, sits there, does his business, and it's like I'm the only one who's confused because everyone else is like, this is normal. Everyone else is minding their business. The other ones are talking. The other ones are talking. This one here is talking. People are minding their business, and I'm sitting there confused, like, what's going on? I mean, I almost said, no, bro, look, man, you can't do that. We are here. No, my brother, you can't. We are here. There's people around. You can't do that, man. You can't, okay? There's people around. Don't do that. But everyone was fine, So in my head, I'm like, okay. So it is what it is. I mean, it's okay. Let me just watch and see what happens next. The guy does his business. He finishes, pulls up his pants. Then he flushes. The moment the guy flushed that toilet, I felt my stomach, twisting like this. I felt like I had a running tummy at the same time because the kind of smell I had there. You see, I've got a big nose, I've got a big nose. I felt like, you see how big my nose is? I felt like I felt like I smelled the whole smell in that place and the whole smell came to me alone, You see how big my nose is? I started smelling that smell before the smell came out. When the smell was still in the guy's stomach, I was smelling it. Anyway, guys, you know what? I'm just making this a joke. But look, this is reality, This is reality. In as much as I'm making it a joke, it's reality, I could say the smell, it smelled like the devil, but I've never met the devil. So anyway, I will leave the devil out of this. Okay. Somebody says it's big indeed. Thunder will fire you. I'm the only person who's allowed to say I've got a big nose. You are not allowed to comment about my nose, okay? But at least my my woman loves the nose, She loves the big nose and, she's happy. She's very happy with the nose. So anyway, I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. So the guy is done with his business and everything. Then, I think probably maybe like 15 or 20, 30 minutes later, some of the, there's some of the prisoners who've been inside, for some time. So now those who've been inside for some time, they are given like things to do inside the prison, They're given things to do in the prison, so they start helping out the prison warders, to do things and all that. You understand? Blessed Rep says, it was today when I realized that Jay has a big nose. My friend. Guys, leave my nose alone, please. Leave my nose alone. Leave my nose alone. Please, I beg. Okay, so 30 minutes later, these guys are coming. They're carrying, you know, loaves of bread. So they just get into the cage. They take out 4 slices. They hand 4 slices to everybody, 4 slices to everybody, 4 slices to everybody, 4 slices each. You know. So everyone is getting his 4 slices. So when they got to me, so in my head, I'm thinking, okay, probably when we get to the cells, or maybe I can talk to someone here, you know, and they can probably bring me like good food, you know. That's what I had in my head, you know. So when they were bringing the, you know, when they were bringing the bread, they're giving everyone 4 slices, 4 slices, 4 slices, 4 slices, 4 slices. So when they get to me, when they get to me, thank you, Resijo. You know, it's this kind of compliments, you know, that I like. You know, you compliment me well like this, eh? Me, I like it too. She says that this LV shirt is too much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying. I'm just a humble guy who's trying. So now look, guys, listen. So they start handing 4 slices of bread to everyone. You know, dry, no butter, nothing, no juice. So this guy gets to me and is like, 4 slices, G. You know? I look at this guy, I'm like, are you out of your mind? No, I didn't tell him. Hey, I didn't tell him. The way that guy looks so scary. I wouldn't even tell him that. So in my head, you know, you see everything I was saying inside. I was saying it in my head. I was saying it in my head, you know. I was saying it in my head. So this guy comes, he's carrying 4 slices and he wants to hand me over 4 slices. I'm like, nigga, are you okay in your head? Is everything fine with you? Anyway, I didn't tell him that. I'm just joking. Hey, I can't. The guy was gonna give me 1 slap and I was gonna wake up the following day. So I said to the guy, no, my man, I'm okay. I don't need the bread. I'm okay, you know. I'm okay. I don't need the bread. I don't need it. I'm okay. The guy next to me, he's like, hey, G, you need to take the bread because that is your lunch and your dinner. Where we are going, there's no food. We are only going to eat tomorrow morning. Ha! This guy stressed me. Now I'm thinking, should I rush to that guy and say, sorry, my brother, I made a mistake, you know? I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I really need the bread. But, you know, I don't know what got into me. You know, in fact, don't mind me. I can be like that at times. Just give me the bread. I mean, I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking in my head, you know. But now I could not go there because these guys are so mean, you know. These guys are so mean, like they don't care, you know. So anyway, I'm sitting there now. I'm thinking, hey, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do? Oh, what are we going to do? So the guy next to me is like, no, don't worry. Anyway, I'm just joking, you know. Where we are going, you're going to find food, you know. But there, you have to buy the food. Jesus. I'm in prison and I have to buy food. How does that work? You see, one thing about life that side, if you don't have money, you are finished, you are doomed. If you don't have money and you're in prison, it's over for you. I don't want to say a lot of things, you know, but what I want to say is that me going to that place, I felt like it was a mini vacation for me, you know, because it had been a very long 2020. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. 2020 was a very long year. From the beginning of 2020, you know, I was all over the tabloids. I was all over the newspapers. I was on TV. I was on, you know, ENCA, ETV, SABC. I was everywhere, you know, different things. We're talking about different things, you know, when we were busy, you know, with the whole movement that we were busy with. So it was a very long year, you know, that really drained me a lot. So, you know, there's like of an Igbo Nigerian man. My ex had a big one exactly like yours. Thunder, fire, you. Guys, it's a joke. I really don't have that much of a big nose. I don't know where you guys are getting this, really, you know? My nose is just a reasonable one. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. What did I do? Hey, Jesus. Okay. I'm here now. Anyways. Okay. No, we're fine. We're fine. So, I'm sure you can see me. You can still see me and hear me. Okay. So everything that I'm saying, right now, you know, I'm not saying this to try and make a joke out of it, or try and you know, act as if, you know, what and all that. But I want to talk to somebody. That's the main reason why I came live. I want to talk to somebody tonight, you know. I really want to talk to someone who feels like probably feel like your life is, you know, your life has been a roller coaster. You know, you probably feel like you've been through a lot, you know, like you've really been through a lot, and you feel like God is not with you. You feel like God has abandoned you. You feel like God has left you. You feel like everything that you're going through, God is not with you. I'm going to tell you something right now. Whenever you get into a race track, right? To all those maybe who used to be athletes back in school, the prize does not wait for you at the starting line, but the prize waits for you at the finishing line. Everyone who will be shouting and screaming and jumping for you from the terraces, they are not screaming and shouting. Okay, you've got two different people. You've got those who are booing you to stop running, and you've got those who are shouting and screaming and encouraging you to keep on running, because they know that stopping in the middle of the track will never give you a prize. But what is going to give you a prize is when you make it to the finishing line. It same applies with God. When God wants to do something in your life, it does not happen in the middle of the track. God is waiting for you at the finishing point. At the finishing point, God is waiting for you with your reward. Your reward will never come to you from the beginning. You've got those who are booing you, and you've got those who are celebrating you. It same applies with life. In life, even right here as I'm live right now, as I'm talking to you, there are people who are booing me, and there are people who are celebrating me. But the most important thing is that I've mastered something about a car, okay? I've mastered something about a car. The bigger screen on a car is the windscreen, because the windscreen focuses on the future. It doesn't focus on the past. The one that is focusing on the past is the view mirror, and the view mirror is small. Meaning to say, stop looking at the view mirror, but focus on the bigger screen, which is the windscreen. You only look at the mirror when you want to see who's following you behind. But you don't focus on the mirror, you focus on the windscreen. Anyways, I just felt like I have to talk to someone, you know. I have to, you know, tell somebody right now who's watching me. You probably feel like you want to give up. I've been at that point. I've been at a point where I felt like the whole world was against me. I've been there. I've been at a point where I felt like the whole world was against me. But did I give up? I never gave up. I kept on moving. One thing that kept on moving was the people who would always celebrate me even at my lowest. Your problem is that when you are booed by one or two people and all that and stuff like that, you know, you want to give up. It doesn't work like that. You don't give up because people are booing you. I'm telling you. People are booing you. You don't give up. You keep on moving. You keep on walking. You keep on running. Your reward is at the end. Your reward is at the end. Okay. So now we were, okay, let me continue. We were in there by the, you know, we were by the what do you call it? The cages. The bread passed, I left it, you know, I didn't want it. So I didn't want the bread, you know, so when the bread passed, I was like, well, okay, what am I gonna do? We were detained in there for, I think, for like maybe 8 hours or so. 8 hours. They detained us in that in those cages for like 8 hours. Because we arrived in the afternoon. And then we only left those cages probably around 10 p.m. That's when we were going to the cells. We went to the cells. The first cells we went to is called the D section. You know, those who have been to prison understand what I'm talking about. D section is where they take all the people who just arrived. You sleep there for a night. Then after the night, you are now taken to your cells where you are going to be for the rest of your trial. Okay. So we got to the D section. Now, this is my first time, you know, walking into a prison cell, you know. First time walking into a prison cell, and looking this, you know, I'm seeing these bunk beds, you know, they were bunk beds, you know, those small beds, like one is on top, one is under, 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 you know, probably they were like maybe around 50 people or 60 people in one cell. So we got to the cell. So every cell has got a cleaner, you know, and they're called cleaners. Every cell has got a cleaner. You get to the cell, those cleaners are there waiting for you. And now in the cell, there is an area, you know. Now this is gonna be very interesting. You know, this is gonna be very interesting now because we are now in the cell, and you know, this is like my first experience in the cell, and I'm trying to get a hold of things, you know. How things are, you know, happening here, how everything is going. So we get in there, everyone is running, trying to, you know, get a blanket, get a blanket. Now, me, I'm not running. I'm still wondering, but why can't we just get blankets without, you know, running around and without all this, you know, fuss and everything? Why can't we just get blankets, you know? This is me, you know, this is the cheese boy in me speaking. This is the spoiled brat in me speaking. I'm like, but no, oh my God, no. Why can't we just have blankets without having to struggle? You know, this is the white man in me. You know, this is that guy in me. You know, complaining from inside. Like, oh my God, no. Why can't things be normal? Why can't things be normal? Why can't everyone just understand that we all need blankets and we all have blankets? You know? But everyone is rough there. Everyone is rough, Baba. It's rough in there. It's very rough. Everyone wants to take his stuff. Everyone, what? You know? Okay, so I walked over to one of the cleaners. You know, I said, hey, my brother, how are you doing? You know, I don't know, man, you know, is there a way you can arrange a bed for me to sleep? You know, then he's like, yeah, I can arrange a bed for you to sleep, but you have to pay. Hey, so I said, okay, it's fine. How much? Then he's like, no, for a sheet, I'll charge you 50 rand. I'm like, duh. Okay, give me 10. I'm joking, guys, I'm joking. So I was like, okay, it's fine. Then I'm like, but I'm very hungry. Is there any food? So now what happens is that those cleaners, you know, those cleaners, what they do, they keep food in the cells. They keep food for people like, you know, us, because they know that there's going to be a J. Israel somewhere who's going to come, you know, very hungry because he refused to eat the bread outside. You know, they know there's a J Israel who's gonna show up because he refused to eat food from outside. So he's gonna show up and he's gonna need food, you know. So he's like, okay, it's fine. Yeah, I can make. Then I said, do you have pap? He's like, no, I don't have pap. Pap is finished, but I can make bread for you, and I can make bread and give you meat. That would be like another 50 rand again for bread, meat, and juice. I'm like, oh really? Oh nice, great. Then he's like, then I'm going to prepare a bed for you here to sleep. Man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The way that bed was made, I've never seen any bed nicely and properly done the way that my bed was done on that day. Oh Lord. They take a sheet, you know, it's a small bunk bed, you know, just for one person, you know, big enough for you to, you know, to turn and turn. You turn once, you turn twice, you fall. It's big enough for you to turn and turn once to your left, once to your right. You know, that's enough for the night. You know, you try to turn and stuff like that, you're gone. You might fall on the ground. So nicely met, they tied at the corner, and they tied. Afterwards, they gave me another sheet, and then he's like, oh, this one is the one that you're going to use to cover yourself. So now in the cell, right? In the cell, there's two sections. In one cell, there's two sections. The bed was 50 rand. It was 50 rand. In one cell, there's two sections. There's the section for everyone else. There's a section for everyone else. So all those people who rush into a cell to get blankets and what, there's a site for everyone else. In the same room, there's no division whatsoever, but in the same room, there's a site for all those who rush there to get their stuff and get their blankets and stuff like that. And then there's another side that's called the China. The other side, I mean, every prison has got a China, you know. Every prison, as somebody says, where did you get money to buy? No, I called people outside to send e-wallet. So e-wallet works in there. E-wallet works, you know, it comes, it sustains you, you know, now let me tell you, wait, your problem is that you are going too fast. Blessing. You know, so okay, sorry about that, guys. Just 1 minute. Yeah, that's Blessing there. He's single. Blessing is very single. Blessing, you are single, right?
Yes, I'm
come show your face here. Come show your face. Okay. So now we are there, you know. So there's China. China is like the VIP section of the cell. Where's Selby? So this is Blessing. This is Blessing. Blessing is my driver. This one.
How are you people?
This one his name is Michael Schumacher. Yeah, he drives like a madman. He drives like a madman. Call Selby for me.
Selby.
Vanessa says, give me Blessing. Okay, so guys, then I'll arrange Blessing for you. Okay. All right. So it keeps on cutting and cutting because of network and stuff. Okay. Okay. Blessing, are you on Instagram?
Yes, I am.
What's your Insta handle? Because people are asking for your Insta handle here.
Blessing Gandizano.
Blessing Gandizano. Go and comment there on my Insta. Are you watching now?
Yes, I'm watching now.
Yeah, comment because they want you here. Me, I don't know what to do anymore. They want you. Selby, please come. This is Selby. Baloi. Come. This is Selby. Come and greet people here. Come in.
Hello.
Greet them. This is Selby. Selby is my bodyguard. I've been with Selby for how many years now?
It's 4 years.
4 years now. I'm sure if you follow me well, you've seen Selby in my pictures and stuff like that, you know. Okay. John Joshua, Niger's craziest. You people are always posting funny videos of me. You need to send me a message. Niger craziest. You people are always posting. Hey, Niger, Niger craziest. You need to DM me. We need to talk, because the videos that you've made. You even made a video and you put some some things on my face as if I was very sick and stuff like that. Now I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Yeah. The most loyal person, Selby, very loyal. Ebana, you have bodyguard too? Yes, I do. I do. I mean, I do. I do, guys. I do. I'm trying. I do. At times I'm safe. At times I'm not safe. You know. At times I'm safe. At times I'm not safe. So, I need people, you know, to watch my back. Okay. Anyway, so now in the cell, in the cell, the people, everyone is talking about Selby now. Okay, guys. So now in the cell, there's two sections, right? There's the VIP. It's called China. Okay. There's the VIP. It's called China, and then there's the rest of the ground. So me, where I was sleeping was the VIP, now the China, right? Where I wake up in the morning, you know, 6 o'clock, and then one of the guys comes and says, "Oh, gee, can I make a hot water for you?" Then they'll make hot water for me. They'll carry the bucket for me to the bathroom, and then they'll clear the place for me to say, "No, he wants to bath, please." So I get there, I bath, I finish, I come out, I go back there, you know, I go back to my bed, and then I chill. Okay, so guys, yes, you know, when I think about these things, I'm just like, guys, it's not like I'm spoiled, okay? I'm not spoiled, but this thing of people wanting to, you know, treat me nice all the time, it's in me. I can't. At times I want to be treated normal, but I can't. It can't just happen, you know. I get to a place and people just want to treat me special, you know. They just want to give me special treatment. I don't know how, you know. I don't know how. Anyway, so the following morning we had to move from D section and now go to the real section now, you know. The real section. And remember, I'm still wearing my you know, my Versace my, you know, and my my Balenciagas, what I'm still looking fine, you know. I'm looking like a fine boy, but fine boy is in prison. Fine boy dead prison, or hey, fine boy is in prison. But anyways, so the following morning we leave the, I think by 5 a.m. we're already up. Everyone has to bath, and then after bathing, everyone has to wait for the prison warders to come and open the prison so that you can be taken to the cells where we were going to be. Who opened the door? Selby. Okay. Where we were going to be kept for the rest of the days I was going to spend in prison, okay? So we went past the, what do you call it? We went past the, you know, the prison guards and whatnot. They took us. Then we went to the, I think I was in A2, and I was staying in cell number 28. I was in A2 section, and I was in cell 28. Now this is where everything became interesting when I got to the cell where I was gonna be kept. Okay. So I get there, then one guy, I won't even mention his name, but you know, this guy was a very, you know, he was a very good guy. He approached me, he came to me. Huh? You are coming here to do what?
Because
Oh, because girls are asking for you on Instagram. Now you think you are too big. See, Blessing, the way you've got pride. Okay, guys, so you know, so we go to the cells, right? I was there, cell number 28. That's where I was staying. Okay. Cell number 28. No, I'm not in my house, guys. I'm not in my house. I'm in Zimbabwe. I'm not in my house. I'll show you my house when I go back to South Africa, you know. Okay. So the lessons and everything I learned, I'm about to start sharing with you now. Let me just finish the prison experience. Now this is where everything got very interesting. You know, when we now got to the prison, like to the cells where we were kept, you know. So we get there. One guy welcomes me and is like, "Oh, welcome, my brother. This and that. You know, you're welcome." You know, somebody says the penthouse. Okay, all right, okay. So we get to the cell number 28. Already upon my arrival, so every cell has got a leader. Every cell has got a leader, okay? So different leaders of different cells saw me downstairs where I was. Guys, this is a true story. I'm not even flexing on you right now. This is a true story. They saw me where I was. You know, we arrived and then we went down. So when you got there, they prepared food. Okay? They prepared food. It was actually lunchtime. Then all the prisoners were coming to line up to collect food. So they took food, they brought food to us. I could not eat this food. I won't lie to you. Because this food was, this food was junk, guys. That food was bad. I've never seen food like that in my life. You know, that's not food I would eat. Not even in my dreams. If I dream of myself eating that food, I'll wake up same time, I'm telling you. The chicken was crushed, you know, into smaller pieces. It was watery. Then the pap was too. So one of the guys came to me and he was like, no, don't worry, don't eat this food. This food is not good. You know, it will make you sick. You are new here. Don't eat this food. We are going to organize nice food for you when you get to the cell. Okay? So the true story here is that the different cell leaders, the different cell people, you know, when they came down there, then they saw me. You know, it's like they can see that, you know, this guy looks. He doesn't look like someone who can really, you know, survive prison life and stuff like that. So the other one was like, no, you must come to my prison. You must come to my cell. The other one, you must come to my cell. So then we went to cell number 28. We got there, cell number 28. We sat. Then they gave me a bed, very nice bed, you know. Very nice bed that they gave me, you know, to sleep. And then one of the guys, you know, he gave me a phone. He said, you know, this is a phone that you can use. You know, if you want to go on Facebook, go on Facebook. If you want to go on WhatsApp, go on WhatsApp. If you want to go on Instagram, go on Instagram. I'm like, really? So I'm in prison and I've got a phone. I'm on WhatsApp. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. And I'm like, okay, so I'll just take this as vacation. You know, to me, this is vacation. To me, this is vacation, you know. So, yeah, so I'm in there, and then I met some guys there, you know. One guy, the one I was sleeping next to, I think the one who was sleeping next to me, he was arrested for, I think it's robbery or something. He was arrested for robbery. So now, his friends in the prison cell, they used to make fun of him, you know, to say, you know why this guy was arrested? He was arrested because he killed a white woman's dog. So they arrested him for murder because he murdered a white woman's dog. You know, it's just, prison is bad good. It's good bad, you know. Prison is bad good, is nice bad, is nice, it's not nice, it's nice, you know. Because I'll tell you one thing. those people there, the stories that you hear, they're crazy. Crazy stuff you hear. Then the other one was showing me the robberies they used to do. You know, he's one of those guys who would follow you when you're going to your house. You know, there'll probably be like 2 or 3 in the house, in the car. Then they'll follow you behind, you know, follow you behind when you get to your gate. Then they block you at the back. Then they come out with guns. Then they hijack your car and then they go. The other one, he was arrested, you know, it's the Rolex gang. They call them the Rolex gang. If you are from Sandton, yeah, and if you know Sandton in SA, you know, then you know about the Rolex gang. You know, there's those ones, there's those thieves who only go after people's Rolex watches. You know, they only steal Rolex watches, they only steal jewelry and stuff like that. They can even rob you by the robots, you know, point you with a gun, you know. And yeah, so anyway, so I was there. First 7 days, I spent my first 7 days inside. You know, we're talking with the guys. You know, I was sharing with them a lot of things. They were sharing with me, you know, a lot of stuff. You know, what. And I connected with, you know, quite a few people in there. And one of the guys, he was arrested for drugs. You know, he came up to me. Then he's like, you, I know your face. I know your face from Sandton, you know, this and that. You know, I even know your car. Your number plate is written this and this and this. I'm like, yeah, you know. I'm like, yeah. So you know me. You really know me. You really know me, you know. So we just started talking with the guy, you know, what. Because he also stays in Sandton, but he was arrested for drugs. So, yeah, you know, so we started talking. Oh, this and that, what. Connected with everybody, shared, you know, scriptures, shared motivationals with everybody in there. You know, everyone was just happy having me around, you know, connecting with people, talking to everybody. I mean, because I'm a likable guy, you know, I connect with people easily, you know. I just connect with people, you know. It doesn't even take me time to connect with people. I just connect, you know, I just connect. Yeah, even when I went out, you know, I still remained in touch with some of the guys inside. We still talk. They call me, I call them. Hi, how are you? You know, we talk and stuff like that. So, first 7 days, after 7 days, I went to court. Then when I went to court, they told me, no, we have to detain you again. You have to go back to Sun City. Somebody says you were the girl most. No, I was never. Come on. You know, all those things, they're just stories. You know, where I was, those things don't happen. I asked probably 2 people. I was like, man, listen, tell me something real quick. You know, before I get too comfortable, I just want to know something. That thing of, you know, men being raped in prison, is it true? Then they're like, no. You know, those are just stories of people. You know, the only people that really get raped in prison are rapists. It's either it's rapists or it's either... You know, because if you're arrested for rape and you go to prison, you know, they'll definitely, you know, do that to you. You know, they'll rape you also. Especially if you raped a child. Like one guy who was there, you know. Like one guy who was, the one guy that I was with in the truck. They asked him, what were you arrested for? Then he's like, no, they said that me, I rape a 4-year-old baby girl. What? Then they're like, it's you. It's you. You raped a child. Prostitutes are 20 rand in Joburg, and they are 15 rand, they are 30 rand there, and you are raping children. They told him in the truck, my friend, touch your toes. Inside the truck, he touched his toes. One guy stood behind him, you know, and he did what he did. But they were all dressed, and they called it baptism. You know what? They were saying to the guy, this is what is going to be happening to you for the rest of your life in prison, because all the rapists, they get a portion of what they did outside, you know. So I mean, those things, they I mean, it's just stories that you hear, but it doesn't happen in prison. It never happened. Even violence, there was no violence ever. As I was there was no violence. If you become violent in any prison cell, they take you to isolation. They lock you up alone. They put you in a cell alone. You stay there by yourself, you know. So everyone is just jovial. Everyone is just happy. everyone is just okay. Everyone is just, you know, look, those are real criminals, you know, real criminals like armed robbers, murderers and whatnot, and they're all there. But they're all nice people, you know, will talk and crack jokes, make fun, you know, have fun and talk and laugh and up until we sleep, you know. So it's just stories that people talk about. Even when I came out, I heard people say, no, Jay, so were you a woman? I mean, come on. Those are just stories. Those things don't exist. But guys, what I want you to know is that I'm not even 30 yet, okay? I'm not even 30 yet. But I've seen some funny journalists out there. The other ones are saying Jezra is 36, the other Jezra is 40. The Jezra is what, you know? But I'm not even 30 years yet. But the things that I've encountered, the things I've experienced in my life, the things I've experienced in my life over the past years that I've lived, guys, I have seen life. I've seen life. I'm telling you, I've seen life. The things I've done in my life, at times I sit down and I ask myself, was that really me? You know? Talk about what? Talk about alcohol. Talk about what? Drugs. Talk about what? What can you talk about? What can you tell me about? You know? What can you tell me about? Drugs. I've done drugs. Is it cocaine? I've done cocaine. Weed. I've smoked weed. You know? I've done it all. I've really done it all. But when I sit down and I begin to reflect, you know, when I sit down and I begin to reflect on everything. Yeah, talk about women. I mean, I've had the most beautiful women you can ever think about under the sun. I've had them in my life. You know? Although this is just things that I'm sharing because I'm over all that, you know? I'm over all those things. That is why I can share now. You know, but I thank God. I thank God because at this very moment, you know, God has really blessed me, you know, with a very beautiful woman, whom I, you know, really, really love. And I just pray to God that, you know, our relationship will lead us to, you know, will lead us to a holy matrimony, you know. She's really been there for me ever since I came out of prison. She's been there for me, and she's one person whom I can talk to about anything. She's very understanding, very loving, and you know, I'm telling you, I'm being honest. Many people have been saying, "Oh, Jay, you need to get married. You need to what?" Look, I'm not getting any younger. Okay, I'm not getting any younger, and I'm getting old. At some point, I'm gonna have to have a family. At some point, I'm gonna have to get married, settle down, and have a life. And I really thank God for this woman. I won't tell you who she is, but to all those who've been, no, Jay this, Jay that, Jay this, Jay this, Jay that, Jay this. No, look, I think I'm very happy and content, you know, where I am. And she loves me, and I love her. We love each other, and we understand each other, you know. She's not that much of a very spiritual woman, because I never wanted to have a spiritual woman, but she prays. She prays. Yeah, she prays a lot. This past Friday, she went to church just to pray for me, you know, just to pray for me. And yeah, somebody say, hey, let's talk about prison. Guys, rest, guys, rest. Yeah, I was in remand, not in prison. That's one thing that people need to know. There's prison where those who've been sentenced go, you know, and then there's you know, somebody says, is she the one who was greeting you, Zeddy? And I don't know. She could be the one. You never know. You know, you just never know. So yeah, I mean, I thank God for everything I've been through. I thank God for my ups, my downs. I thank God for my trials, my tribulations. I thank God for everything, man. I really thank God for everything I've been through, you know. And one thing that I really appreciate, one thing that I really thank God for is the resilience that God has given me. That no matter what I go through, I still rise. Even before I went to prison, I'm sure you all know what was happening. You know, before I went to prison, you all know what was happening. And I thank God that I went to prison. I really thank God that I went to prison, you know, because even though I went to prison, I came out, and now that I'm out, what's next? Nothing. Nothing is next. You know, nothing is next. So that is why I wrote a post the other day and I said the storm is over, because the case is closed. I was not released on bail. But my advocate advised me to do what I did. I'm not going to talk about all those things, the legal stuff, what happened and whatnot, the case and stuff like that. I'm not going to talk about it. But my advocate, the one who was representing me, advised me what he advised me. I did what I did. We got to court. I pleaded, you know, and then I was released and the case was closed. So the case is closed, like closed, you know, the case is closed. So it's not like I'm on bail, I'm going to go back again, you know. So what I can say right now is that all their attempts failed. All their attempts really failed, you know. All their attempts really failed. And now it's time to get on my feet. It's time to conquer. You know, it's time to get on my feet. It's time to conquer. It's time to I'm already, as you know, I mean, you know this. I'm in business, you know. You guys know this. I'm in business, you know, doing quite well. Although I'm trying to pick up the pieces ever since I came out, you know, so that I can get myself back on feet again. And I'm coming back online again. I'm coming back online with the Back to Christ movement, you know. I'm coming back online with the Back to Christ movement, and we are soldiering on. And I just want to thank everybody. Just want to thank all my online followers who've been with me from day one up to now. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all of you guys. I appreciate you. I really appreciate all of you. You are the reason why I'm still standing. You are the reason why I'm still here. It's your prayers. It's your messages. I get your messages in my DM. I get all your messages in my DM. I get everything. All your encouragements, your prayers and everything, I get it. And I really appreciate all of you, you know, for everything that you are doing. I really thank God for all of you. And now the storm is over. And we are soldiering on. The storm is over. We are soldiering on. And we are about to shake the world. We are about to shake the world. Just watch and see what is coming. We are about to shake the world. And something really massive, something great, huge, humongous, amazing. You're about to see it. Zimbabwe, I see Marshall Cheese is still here. Zimbabwe, we are coming. Zimbabwe, we are coming. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be great. So thank you guys. If you have any questions, let me just give you probably like 5-10 minutes to ask me questions. Whatever you want to ask, go ahead and ask me. I respond, we talk, and then I'm out of here. Somebody says, don't let us down. No, guys. You see, there's you don't understand. You don't understand my position. That's the thing. Many of you don't understand my position. You don't understand where I'm standing. You don't understand where I am. You don't understand why I do things that I do. You know? There are times when I get so depressed. Like a few days ago. Like a few days ago, I got so depressed. You know, I felt so empty within me because of depression. And you'll never get to know that. You guys have got expectations. I'm not God. I'll never be God. You come with so much expectations that once you hear one funny story about Jay Israel, you think, oh, he has disappointed us. Oh my God, we trusted him. It's not even about that. It's not even about that. You know? It's not even about all those things. You understand? So what I want you to know is that I go through a lot. I mean, for a young man my age, and for the influence that I've had, for the, you know, the revolution that I've caused all over the world. All over the world, guys, all over the world. Not even in Zimbabwe only, not even in South Africa, not even in Africa, but all over the world, you know. I have people as far as America, you know, Dubai, China, everywhere, following me all over. Because of the revolution that I've caused. You don't understand the pressure that it comes with. I get so much pressure at times that it really messes up with my head. And people will never understand that, because all you guys think about is Jay, he must live like this, he must do this, he must do this. Guys, you must never come with expectations. I've told you before. You come with expectations at me, you'll definitely, you know, you will definitely be disappointed. So never come to me with expectations, because it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Everyone is so quick to take my mistakes to the public. Yet they have their own mistakes that they, you know, that they can't handle in private. But everybody wants to take my mistakes to the public. You know? I do one small thing. Oh, it's a big thing. It's a headline. You know, like this big-headed, good-for-nothing journalist, you know, from Nigeria called Solomon. One small thing. He heard that Jezreel has been arrested already. He came up with his own things in his head, and he's already doing live broadcast, chasing clout, using my name. One thing he forgets is that I made him famous. I made him popular. Nobody knew him. Nobody knew this guy. Nobody knew this guy. Not even one person. He was not known by anybody. I brought him to my platform. I made him famous. I introduced him to people. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That guy. I bleed. You know? He comes. Oh, you see, Jay is unrepentant. Are you God? Jay is unrepentant. Jay is this. Jay is that. Are you God? Are you God for you to judge me like that? You know? Man, you're not God. You don't know me like that. You know? On top of that, he does a live broadcast just to say, I'm 36 years old, or I'm 40. A whole live broadcast. A whole 50-year-old man who's supposed to be taking care of his family. You know? He's supposed to be taking care of his family. He goes live. For what? For Jay Israel. To say what? Just to say Jay Israel is 40 years old. Jay Israel has been lying about his age. He's actually 40. Jay Israel, he did this and then he did this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You know, it's crazy. And you get all these journalists online. I was disappointed by this a young guy called Ricky, you know. He used to post my videos and stuff and, you know, saying a whole lot of things. All these people who claim to be revivalists, who claim to be watchmen, these are all nonsense people, you know. These are all nonsense people. They claim to be watchmen. They claim to be watchmen. Oh, we are the watchmen in the body of Christ. To hell with you. There is nothing watchmen, you know, about all these people who claim to be watchmen. There's nothing. There's nothing. When I was on the other side, when I was strong on the other side, you know, doing things, I'm talking about things. Me, I used to do crazy stuff. I made somebody go blind at some point. I used to do crazy stuff. I made somebody go blind at some point in church. You know? I used to do crazy stuff. I took out needles from someone's stomach at some point. You know? I used to do crazy stuff. I would preach, prophesy, do what. When I'm done, I'll just drop the mic and leave because I felt like I was a superstar. You know? I felt like I was a superstar. But when I stopped all that, and all I needed was support from the so-called watchmen, they saw that this guy is not going down. This guy is even getting more popular. This guy is all over. Everybody's talking about him on TV, on newspapers, everywhere. Everyone is talking about this guy. Everybody. And it drove them crazy because nobody was talking about them. They started attacking me. They started going after me. They started attacking me. I'm like, so, guys, where is the brotherhood spirit in all of you? You know? Where's the I see Ricky. I see Ricky here, you know? I'm very disappointed in you, brother, you know, because you used to call me. Ricky is here. I saw Ricky. Ricky, you used to call me. You used to ask me. You used to ask me, Jay, I heard this. Is it true? What about this? The next thing, because Blessing, you know, that lady, Blessing, you know, my ex. I won't say much about her, but because she, you know, probably gave some 2,000 to Solomon, and Solomon was just going crazy, and you know, he was given money, you know, do this, let's attack Jay, let's make sure we and then Ricky was also brought into the picture. The next thing Ricky is saying, I'm deleting Jay Israel's videos from my YouTube channel because Jay Israel is a charlatan. I'm disappointed in all of you guys. All of you guys are fake. All of you guys who claim to be watchmen, there is nothing watchmen about you. You are not watchmen. All you are looking for is views and YouTube money. That's all you are looking for, all of you. I'm seeing Ricky is here. I'm telling Ricky, you know. And if you're offended by what I'm saying right now, I don't care. Because what you guys are supposed to do with people who come out and they say, guys, I did 1, 2, 3, 4. What you are supposed to do is to come out and help those people. Stand with them as brothers. You don't shame them in public. You don't go after them and start saying stuff because you feel like they've got more viewers than you. Look, you see, with me, I was born with a star. Whether I become a whatever tomorrow, I will still, you know, I'll still be that guy. You understand? I'll still be that person. I'm very, very disappointed in Ricky. I'm disappointed in Solomon. I'm disappointed in all of you people who claim to be watchmen. All of you. You claim to be watchmen, but there's nothing watchmen about you. All you do, you are killing people. You know, you are killing people every day. You are killing people because all you want is news, juicy stuff, juicy news, juicy stuff, juicy news. I know. I'm even giving you news right now because, I mean, if you don't talk about J. Israel, I mean, who can listen to all of you? It's true. It's the truth. It's the truth. I'm telling you, it's the truth. If all of you, all these bloggers, South African bloggers and bloggers from wherever, you know, Ricky, one of them, Solomon, and the rest, you know, if you don't talk about me, I mean, who listens to you? Nobody. Who watches your channels? Nobody. You know, like this 419 so-called Solomon journalist from Nigeria, that one. They wanted to destroy me. It's true. They wanted to destroy me. These people were on an assignment, on a mission to destroy J. Israel. But let me tell you, me, I'm untouchable. I'm undestroyable. You can't even tamper with me. You can't. It's impossible. Yes, I'm giving them content to post. You know, I'm giving them content to post. I mean, definitely, because I know they need it. They've all been quiet since I was quiet. You know, ever since I was quiet all these days, they've all been quiet. Nobody has been talking about any of them. You know, you go there by their live broadcasts or their YouTube channels, they just have a few viewers and a few people following them. But you see, once they say J. Israel, then followers are there. J. Israel, then followers are there. My friends, there's nothing watchmen about all of you. You guys are very satanic. That's what I must tell you. You know, you guys are very, very satanic. All you do is to trash each and every person. By the way, I'm coming for this one called Solomon. I'm coming for you. All your lies and tricks and everything that you've been using and whatnot, I'm coming. There's a bomb that is going to explode right in your face. You'll see it very soon. You know? You'll see it. There's a bomb that's going to explode very soon to this one called Solomon. It's going to explode right in his face. And you won't even see it coming. You know? You won't even see it coming. You will see it's coming. And I'm telling you, I'm giving you a warning. I'm giving you a warning. So anyway, guys, you were supposed to be, you know, sending questions. Somebody says, Ed Ricky. Ed Ricky. I mean, I can add him. Let me add him. I see him. He's there. I can add him. I think I can add him, and I can tell him straight in his face. You know, I can add him. I'm not threatening people, man. I'm just telling people the truth. I'm not threatening people. I'm trying to add Ricky now. I hope he joins. Somebody says, stop it with Solomon. You might get your nudes from blessings. My friend, what do you know about nudes? You think me, I'm some fly by night, whatever, that somebody will just take my nudes and put them out there. You don't know. The problem is that you people met me yesterday. That's the problem. You people met me yesterday. Me, I'm from the streets. I'm from the township. I grew up in the ghetto. I grew up in the ghetto. That's where I grew up. That is what you people forget, you know? I grew up in the ghetto. Right in the ghetto. That's where I grew up. That's where I grew up, you know? So, okay, Ricky, I mean, it's failing to connect. It's failing to connect, Ricky. So anyways, it's fine. Guys, if you've got any questions, ask me your questions, you know. No, me and Mr. Fear Foko, I don't fear nothing, you know. I don't fear nothing. I don't fear nobody. I don't fear the people who were supposed to take me out, you know, like your Alf Lukau, those ones. I mean, they've got the kind of money, you know, to take me out anytime. But they failed. Why don't you ask yourself, why am I still alive today? Why can't you ask yourself that? Why am I still alive after everything that has happened? You know, why am I still alive? Why am I still breathing? You know, why am I still breathing? So, anyway, it is well. Send me your questions. If you've got any questions that you have, write them down in the comment section. I just want to give a message to all these people who call themselves watchmen on Facebook, on online, on YouTube, and everywhere. There's nothing watchmen about all of you, because what you are looking for is views and followers and YouTube money. That's small YouTube money that you're looking for. You know, there's nothing watchmen about any of you. There's nothing watchmen about any of you. You have failed in your mission and in your assignment of being watchmen. You have failed. You know, you have failed. So anyway, you see, the fact that I was about to add this one, I'm not going to add him anymore, because I might make him famous again. You know, I might make him famous. A lot of people are already asking, who's Ricky? Who's Ricky? Who's Ricky? No, I don't want to make him famous. Let me just leave him there. Let me just leave him there. I don't want to add him anymore. When I tried to add him, it couldn't connect. So I don't want to add him anymore. You know, I don't want to add him anymore. Me, I'm real. Me, I'm real. I'll tell. Look, when I preach, I turn prostitutes to Christ. When I preach, I turn drunkards to Christ. You know, I understand the mentality of drunkards because I've been there before. When I preach, I turn drug addicts to Christ because I understand their mentality because I've been there before. You know, so just watch out for what is coming. Just watch out for what is coming, and you will see that, you know, it is really, really, really going to get a messy out here. So anyways, guys, I love you so much. God bless you all. Listen, tomorrow I'm coming back live again. Tomorrow I'm coming back live again. We continue with all the somebody says, what happens if you make him famous? You are real. If you are real, you won't talk with so much pride. It's not pride, it's confidence. That's the problem with people. If you speak with confidence, people think it's pride. I don't have pride. I'm confident. I'm very confident in my skin. I'm confident of the person I am. So, okay. All right. Anyway, it is well, guys. God bless you all. I love you. I love you so much. I love you all. I just want to really, really appreciate you all for the prayers, motivations, and everything. You know, I really want to thank you all for that. So God bless you, and God loves you. Yeah. God bless you, and God loves you. If you've got any questions, if you've got anything you want to say to me, just send me a DM. Let's talk in my DMs, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. So God bless you. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow night, same time at 8 p.m. God bless you.